everyone. So today we will be checking what we have to tell in self-introduction. So usually whenever any person, either it is fresher or experienced, you are going to attend any interview. So what is the first question which you will be getting? That is self-introduction. Introduce yourself or tell me something about yourself. So what are the things which we have to follow there, or what we have to tell in those cases? There are many persons, they are getting confusion, what we have to tell, what we should not tell. So all your doubts I'll be clearing in this self-introduction session. Usually your self-introduction should not cross more than 5 minutes. It should be between 3 to 5 minutes. If you are telling your self-introduction, it is the proper one. So usually what you have to tell exactly in this. So first thing is you have to tell your name. Now there is a confusion again. If the HR is holding your resume and he is asking, or he is telling any name, we are taking the example of Vijay. So okay Vijay, introduce yourself. Then you should not start your self-introduction with name. If the HR is telling, okay, introduce yourself, then you can tell what? I am Vijay. Next is location. Now in this location, what are the things which you have to tell? One thing is your native, and another thing is the place where you are staying. So you can tell what? I am from, if you are taking the example of Coimbatore. So I am from Coimbatore, but presently I am living in Chennai. Two different things you have to tell in this self-introduction. If both your native and staying location is Chennai, you can tell what? I am born and brought up in Chennai. After this you have to tell education. Your education details. It should be from higher education to lower education. Means if you have done post-graduation, master's degree, then you have to start from where? PG. Like I have done master's degree. And in this master's degree, what are the things which you have to tell? One thing is college name. After this, what is the degree which you did there? Degree name like MCA, MBA, MTech. Later on, which year you have passed, means your final year. Year of pass out, then how much percentage you have got there. Percentage, some persons are now these days we are getting in CGPA. So if you have got 78%, you can tell your CGPA is 7.8. So you have to start from master's degree. Then after this you have to tell UG degree. In this UG degree, what are the things which you have to tell again? All these information should be here also. Before UG you might have done what? 12th or diploma. So now again in this, what are the things which you have to tell? Your, instead of college name, you have to tell school name, then year of pass out, percentage. 3 things, it's enough. Before 12th you might have done 10th standard. So again in 10th, school name, year of pass out and percentage. So these things are very much important, and it should come in a sequence also. You cannot change the sequence. So first if you are starting, you have to tell your name, then location, then education. After this, what are the things which we can tell? Something which we call as strength. Strength is the different or unique characters about you. You can include good communication is my strength, or else easy to adapt in any situation, self-motivating. So there are different strengths, but you have to find out your particular strength and add. Any 2 different strengths, it's okay to add. If you are adding more than 2, it will look as a crowd. Next, hobby. Now hobby is which you do during your free time. So if you have got some free time today, what are the things which you do? So what are the things which we can use here? Gardening. Apart from that, collecting watches, collecting coins, or else like searching new informations is my hobby. Bike ride is one of my hobby. So these things you can include. Again, any two hobbies, that's enough. But when you are adding hobbies, it should be like real. Don't do copy paste from others. After this hobby, you can tell short term goal and long term goal. So what is this short term goal? Short term goal is something which you are going to achieve in less than 1 year of time, and goal is the aim of your life, what you are going to do in less than 1 year of time. Long term goal is we don't require any like particular time. It can be like more than 1 year, more than 2 years. So that is long term goal. After this long term goal, you can add any unique skill if you are having. Any different skill or anything like any unique achievements which you have done. We can tell what achievements also. So you can tell like if you have got something like I have got state level badminton tournaments, or means I have won state level badminton tournament, or else I have represented state level in cricket. That kind of achievements you can tell there. After this, what you can add is any certification which you have done, which is related to that job. Means if you are going to get the job in IT, means which is related to that job, like any Java certification you have done or any cloud computing course which you have done. So those things you can add here. After this certification, being a fresher, you have to tell college project. So college project, no mini projects and all, only the major projects, final year, final semester, which project you have done, only that project you have to tell. So in this again, what are the things which you can tell? First thing is you have to tell project name, then short description about that project. Again, you can tell any tools which you have used, like front end, back end, like which is related to computer science. Then what was your role in that project? Okay, so obviously you will be knowing what is the name of your project. Then short description means when you are preparing the booklet, then you might have given some abstract so that you can read and understand, like some 4 sentences to describe about the project is enough. Then what is the front end which you have used, what is the back end which you have used, then what is your role particularly. Means you can tell I was the team leader of a team handling 4 members or 5 members. If you are good in like coding, you can tell all the coding part was done by me. If you are good in designing, you can tell front end or back end was designed by me. So these things you can add. Any one role you can add over there. So this complete information, when you tell, your self introduction will be like proper. Now these 3 things, it should come in a like sequence. You have to follow the sequence. Means first you have to tell name, location and education only. Then later on, from this to this, there is not required like sequence should be maintained. First you can tell strength, then you can tell short term goal, long term goal, then certification, then achievements. It's not necessary that you have to follow the sequence, but all the information you have to tell. And how you are framing the sentences, that depends upon your talent. How different you are able to frame the sentences, because when you are telling this self introduction, it is not that they are judging just your English. They are also checking your communication part, plus how confident you are in your details only. Because many times what will happen when a candidate is attending any interview, after seeing the HR, the person will forget his college name itself. So what you can do is, how you can practice or how you can remember all these things is, just stand in front of any mirror and then practice. First thing is, write everything in a piece of paper, then get it corrected by any person who is like trustable. Then later on you can practice. So last minute preparation is always the wrong one, wrong practice. Practice it before itself. So hope you like the easiest way of solving this question. If you are not knowing the basics of average, so please do visit our other videos. It is there in our playlist, and please share and subscribe to your friends also. Thank you.